here's a snap. Time is impacted by culture. There's truth to that. There's research on it. I'm sure you see it, especially if you deal with an intercultural environment, which is probably almost everywhere. And here's why that is. I am West African, born in Liberia. I grew up around Africans, West Africans, East Africans, different countries, different cultures. I also am an American growing up in the South and really learning how to balance the customs around how to engage, assimilation, time consideration, all the things that could make a young person quite confused. But here's what it is. Growing up like that in that dichotomy, it was very evident to me that time and culture are a thing. So on my American side, it's all about punctuality, being where you're supposed to be. Time is a very linear concept, point A to point B to point C, because everyone has a schedule. On my African side, yeah, we'll set a time, but we'll get there when we get there. And guess what? The party is still happening. The job is still going to happen. And I expect you not to give me any, flack because I was 2 hours late. Yeah. Imagine trying to balance all of that. Point being, that's more of a non-linear association with time. And what you find in a lot of non-US cultures is that they have a very non-linear concept of time, because time is not so important. It's really about what happens in the time that's important. And that is the distinction. And depending on your philosophy and ideas and how you engage with culture, one may be more valuable than the other. I will tell you this, for me, I'm very much a linear person. That is my conception, because I think very systematically. So time has to connect point A to B to C. And anyone who knows me knows that I get a little ruffled when those dots don't connect. But I've grown a lot and learned how to manage my expectations to adjust where needed. And it has not impacted my productivity at all.